Before I start this video, I already need to apologize for my voice and grammar mistakes that I will probably definitely make. And my voice is trash right now because I have a cold, and yeah, enjoy the video. Top 5 tips and tricks for Blackwake. This video is for people that already know the basics of the game and seek to further improve their skill and their gameplay. I will show you some tips and some tricks that will help you to become a better player. Okay, tip number 1, how to properly load the cannons if you are alone or like together on a ship with many cannons. I'm gonna show 2 methods, one how I wouldn't do it and one how I would do it. Be sure to mind that this is my way of loading the cannons on a ship, so from my point of view it's the best way you can use. Maybe you have better ways how to do it, but I'm just giving an example. The first way would be loading every cannon singly, so first gunpowder, then cannonball, then ramming, then pushing the cannon, which is not that effective, and my way would be loading first gunpowder in every cannon, and then loading a cannonball in every cannon, or what ammunition you're gonna use, and then ramming every single cannon and then pushing every single one, because then you have the whole side ready and can instantly fire it. Tip number 2, hiding. So you may or may not have seen on several maps you have these giant rocks, icebergs or anything on islands and in the water. The thing is, you can actually walk up to them and they're nothing but skin. So ships can't pass through them, but players can, so that can be pretty funny if you play a game out like Capture the Booty, because on the island where the booty is there are actually some rocks you can get inside in, and then you can hide there and wait for an enemy to come and shoot them. And for the shooting part, the next tip will be useful. Tip number 3, shooting. If you actually want to hit something with the pistol on Blackwake, you better listen to this tip. Because I don't know if it's glitched or on purpose, but the actual point where you're gonna hit with your pistol is not directly where your sights are aiming, it's slightly over the sights. So you need to aim below the center of mass of the enemy. So for example here in this video I will show you how not to aim and how you should aim. First I'm gonna aim at the head, and I wouldn't probably hit that shot because my shot would go over the enemy's head. But then I aim below the center of mass, for example below his torso, and then I would probably hit, and you can try it yourself, you will definitely hit. Or if you have luck. Sometimes it just doesn't work anyways, but this is the way you should aim with your pistol. Tip number 4 is not actually a real tip, it's more like a common knowledge you should have when you play Blackwake. You see, you have normal shots, you have the cannonballs, the grape shot, the grapples, the bar shot and the chain shot. But you can also obtain a new kind of shot, that's I call it the heated shot. You obtain that with heating cannonballs in an oven for 180 seconds. The max amount of cannonballs you can put in this oven are 3, but that's already enough. After those 180 seconds, you need to load them in the cannon, and be careful. If you hold this cannon shot in the hand, and you cannot load it in the cannon because the cannon doesn't have gunpowder in it, and you switch to the gunpowder, you will lose these heated shots. So don't do that. The thing with heated shots is that they are so useful. First, they set the enemy ship on fire. This will do 2 things. It can burn their sails, and if people walk into the fire, they will also start burning and need to be extinguished. So you can seal off holes at the enemy ship, which also is a point with the heated shot. It works like a normal cannonball, it makes holes. But you should keep in mind that it has a limited range for the burning effect. So you need to definitely use that. I see so many people forgetting about heated shots, even players that are pretty good in the game, still forgetting them. They can be so useful and such a pain in the ass if you are on the other end of a heated shot incoming. And one last tip, if you manage to get on an enemy ship, things you should do is, if they have heated shots, you should take them out of the oven and just spam the E key while looking at the oven. This will give you all in the inventory so the enemy loses them, because they're really hard to obtain. Also, you should fire the cannons. I know it will give you minus 40 points because you will miss the cannon every time. Hopefully, if you hit a friendly ship that's bad, if you hit an enemy ship that's great. But you will probably miss every single shot of them, but it doesn't matter, because the enemies will have a really pain in the ass just loading all of these cannons again, especially when you are on a bigger ship. So that's it, these are my top 5 tips and tricks for Blackwake. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you enjoyed it really much, you can subscribe me for more content of Blackwake and World War II related stuff or War Thunder. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave a comment why you didn't enjoy it and what can I improve, and then you can also leave a dislike.